just about ready to get started. I'm finishing up my last bite of freeze-dried mango. It is very good. Okay. Oh. I don't need my keyboard to stream, right? That's not something I need. Because it just fell. Okay, hello. We're continuing building the LEGO Deku Tree today. My eyes still don't work that great. If you were not here last time, I have an eye issue going on right now. I actually need to put some eye drops in that I forgot to put in. So that is why I'm doing Legos right now instead of video games. I will get back to doing video games. It's not until I can see again. And we left off, it looks like with, here, can you see? Bag 12 is what we're gonna start with today. So, I'm going to let you kind of check that out while I go put my eye drops in really fast. I'm back. Put my eye drops in. Should be good to go. As long as I don't knock over my camera today, we'll be good. So it looks like you need to grab bag 12. It's bag 12? Yes, it is. Pretty small compared to the other bags. You ever have a moment where you start streaming or you're on like a video call and then you're worried that you're muted? Make sure yes, my mic is on. I was a little worried. Okay. We've got the big pieces, and I always dump the little pieces into like a separate dish just so I can keep them separate. Which in theory is supposed to help me, but last stream it really threw me off when I was looking for pieces. So, we'll see how that goes. Okay. We need this and this. Looks like we're putting his roots on. Like this. Maybe. Yeah. So that one goes there. Also, sorry the lighting isn't great. I can't have super bright lighting right now with my eyes the way they are. So I am aware that it's kind of dark and shadowy, but my eyes need it. So it's about all I can do right now. Okay, step 1 done. Step 2, we need this and this. I have to remember when I'm streaming I can't just like hold them up close to my chest. I don't know why I do that. Anybody else when they're building Lego just hold them up close to their chest to put them together? So apparently I do. Okay. And then this goes straight in between. Like that. Ta-da! It's kind of hard. I wish that... I wonder if I should adjust my... I feel like that's not better. So you want to be able to see the whole thing. It's just that what I'm doing right now, like, you can't see because it's inside of the tree, like that. So that's what it looks like right now. Okay. We need this right here. We need this. And one, two of those. Two little curved guys. Look at these little heart pieces. Those are so cute. I wonder what we're gonna use those for. It's super cute. Okay. One of these. I don't need the binocular piece yet. And then a flat piece. This one. Okay. So we need to flip this around. Oh, I have my charm thing hanging down. Okay. Such a small area to work in. Okay. So we take this and we put this here. Like that. And then goes like that. So it looks like this. And that just goes right inside that little ramp that we just made. It touches that. So it's like inside the Deku Tree. Okay, and then our black piece is right there. And then we need 4 binocular pieces. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then 4 little cap pieces that are dark brown and flat like this. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So each one gets one. I'm not left-handed, so I don't know why I am doing this with my left hand, but it's too late now. I also do my mascara that way. I know a lot of people just use their dominant hand to do their eye makeup. I do not do that. For my right eye, I use my right hand, and for my left eye, I use my left hand. Is that weird? I feel like it might be. Maybe if my face looks lopsided, now you know why. Because I use 2 different hands to do the 2 different sides of my face. Okay, I really think I'm gonna need to adjust the camera here. It looks like we're gonna be working on the inside for some time. Yeah, so I am going to lower this and then that seems better, right? Go a little bit lower. that seems good. Yeah? I think that looks better. Okay. Alright, so we need this piece. The only problem is now you can't see the pieces that I'm laying out, but you can see me like putting them into the tree, so I can hold them like right there. It's a really good view of my tiny hands. But I don't have my nails done. I keep saying I'm gonna do my nails for these streams and then I never do. I just run out of time. So this needs to be vertical like this, and then 1, 2, here, and then we need this dark green piece like that. Apparently I have a half moon piece. Here it is. This half moon piece. I need that. And I need a little bench looking piece. A little green bench. I see it. It's right here. So this attaches like that to the bench, and then that snaps on there. And then we've got some triangle pieces. So they go like this. Here's one. So it looks like that. Maybe straighten this a little bit. Okay. And then 2 of these dark green go here. So that looks like that. We need 1, 2. Looking for the other half moon piece. Why it would be in here when the other one was in small bin, but I feel like I need to check. Okay. Here it is. Put that right there. And these go like this. 2. And this other dark green piece goes like that. We need 2 little green flowers. piece. There's one. There's two. And then we need two red pieces. There's one. Two. Cool. Then three of these little fronds. So here's one. Maybe we should put it there so you can see it better. One, two. Like peg legs to me. Does that look like a Lego? Oh, a Lego peg leg to you? It would focus. It looks like a Lego peg leg to me. So they go. Are we making a bed? Is that what this is? 1, 2. 3, 4, and then little arms. They're gonna go on like that. We need 4 of them. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Like that. I wonder if I could put a filter on this camera just to make it look brighter. Is that better? I don't like what I did with the brightness. Turn that back down. That looks better to me. Much better. Okay. Then I'm not hurting my eyes with the brightness, but it looks bright for you. So there's that. I do believe we just made a bed. Is it like... Yep, it's locked in there. Oh. Sort of. I'm messing it up as much as I can, I guess. Oh. Oh no! There we go. corner. And then a square piece to go next to it. Da-da-dum. We need another frond. Let's go right there. Sorry about my phone camera showing, but I feel like it's better to have the tripod at this angle than to have it way up high above, so then you can actually see what I'm doing. Okay, we're making our first razor shroom. That's exciting. Mint Wasabi, hi, how are you? Sorry to disappoint with the lack of Skyward Sword, but I know you're busy, so works out in your favor. Okay, first razor shroom. We put one of these, and then one of these. And then this is a razor shroom cap. And I need a smaller one. There we go. Yeah, I'm trying reverse psychology. Maybe if I suggest no Skyward Sword and I manage to avoid ban threats, it might work. I just can't see well enough yet to play Skyward Sword. I can barely see well enough to do this. There we go. And then we're also making... I used to know what this was. Is it a sun shroom? I think it's another sun shroom. Because the Hylian shrooms are red, right? Sun shrooms are orange. Kidding, obviously. Are your eyes still the same as last time? I would say that before I put eye makeup on, they felt better than last time. And then I put eye makeup on and they were like, what the heck? Which I was not anticipating. So I guess I've been making a good call by not wearing eye makeup for the last couple weeks. But it's about where we're at with that. Okay, so razor shroom, it says you may eat it to foster your competitive spirit. You can use it in a dish to increase your strength. Why is this mad? He's angry. Oh, it's because I put the razor shroom thing on backwards. That's why it's mad. Obviously, I cannot share this space with Razor Shroom. What are you doing? Dun 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 dun! Okay. What are the yellow shrooms? It's not a stamina or a stamella shroom because those ones are purple. Endura shroom? Perhaps? Maybe you should turn up to the date au naturel for your eye health. You know, I would have if I had known that it would create discomfort. Oh, here we go. If it's like a first impression kind of thing, I'm gonna try and look like I put effort in, you know? But I do feel like I look sad / tired now because my eyes are like, ugh. Okay. Iron shroom. There's that piece. We need gray cone. And gray cylinder. Gray cap. Well, I found the hubcap top. I know you weren't fishing for compliments, but rest assured you don't look sad / tired at all. I disagree, but thank you. That's kind of you to say. Usually when and it might also be because my lighting is low, so like there's just a gray background behind me. That's not the right color of cap. I feel like I look like lifeless, but it's probably because the background looks gray behind me because I don't have all my lights on, because my eyes are like, not the light right now. Perhaps it's in here. It is in here. I don't understand how they organize these bags. In my mind, if it's a tiny bag, it should have tiny pieces, and the larger bag should have larger pieces, and they should not mix. I do not understand. You don't look tired at all is a very UK style compliment, by the way. There's a lot more where that came from. Good to know. Okay. Look at all those mushrooms. Apparently what I am making next is a Korok, but it doesn't look like it from what they're having me build. I'll show you. It looks like a robot to me. Oh, it does have a little Korok face. So look at this little Korok face. Isn't that cute? But like, what kind of Korok has a gray head? That's what I want to know. And apparently it holds a frond like this. is this a Korok? It's gray. You know, I love his face. And yes, it does go on this little stump, but isn't this Korok standing on the tree stump to like tell Link that he made a bed for him? And he's not a gray guy. He's like brown. Are some Koroks a bit gray? I can't remember. I think you're right. I think there are some that are gray, but like this looks like a robot to me. Like this looks like Wally is in my Deku Tree, in my opinion. But I'm also maybe being hypercritical. So this is what he looks like in the room with the bed that he made for Link. There he is. It's not focusing because it's focusing on my hand. Will it focus on this thumb if I wiggle it around? It will not. Okay. He's in there, though. And it says here, the Koroks are the spirits of the forest, led by the Great Deku Tree. They dwell in the forest. They make up Hyrule's most fierce legion of demons. That's what the book says. For sure. It does not say anything positive about them at all. They're not cute, they're deadly. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on, please. Okay, perhaps it wants me to do this step first. That is actually much easier. Okay. I did it wrong. By the way, my Spider-Man wife would like me to ask you what you thought of that Lord of the Rings TV show you've been watching. Okay. So here's what I think of it. First of all, hello, Spider-Man. Second of all, have you shared the Spider-Man story yet? Third of all, I love Rings of Power. I have not read the Silmarillion, and I am not like a Tolkien purist, so like I don't hate the Hobbit movies. I understand that they're different from the Hobbit book, but I'm not like, wow, they're terrible. So take my opinion with a grain of salt, because if you are a Tolkien purist, you may not like Rings of Power. Personally, I love it. Personally, I eat that shit up. Oh no. I need to text my friend back really quick because she just texted me and asked me to be a part of her bridal party, and that seems like something I shouldn't make her wait on a response for. So she's seen it all too and was excited when I said you were a fan. Okay, good. Good, good, good. Yes, I will be a bridesmaid. Who's asking me? One of my best friends from, like, we met at the same time as my other best friend and I did, so like 7th grade. We were 12. She got engaged this summer, and she's actually in Orlando visiting the friend who is like, who I mentioned was my best friend, she's in Orlando visiting her right now because all three of us are friends. And she just sent me a text and she was like, I was gonna do something cute to ask you, but I ran out of time. And I was like, it's no big deal. And absolutely, yes, I would be honored. So, yay! Yeah. Spider-Man wife has so many relatives, there are too many weddings. So, fun story about that. My mother is the youngest of 11 children. So I have, on my mother's side, I have 36 first cousins. Most of them have children, if not all of them at this point. Every time there's an invitation, I'm like, but I've already been to a wedding. I've been to many weddings in my lifetime. So total, I have 42 cousins. Many of my first cousins are much older than me, because my mom is the youngest of 11, and so I'm closer in age to a lot of my second cousins, not my first cousins. Yes. So when we have family reunions, we literally have them in a school cafeteria. I feel like that's a very Midwest thing, is to have a very large family. It's becoming less common now, but yes, I do have a very large family. And all of them are, like, incredible at things. For lack of a better description. Like, they're all very good at what they do. And I'm just, like, here streaming in my free time. I'm like, I teach 12-year-olds and I stream for fun. But no, they're wonderful people. Help. Oh, there's the piece that I was looking for. Sometimes you just need to ask for help, and then the universe provides. Like, you are incredible at streaming. Is that a joke? Is that a comment? Is that a question? I didn't see that when you sent it, so... I would not say I am incredible at streaming. I would say I'm okay at streaming. I think if I had more consistency, I could really build something. But it's just hard for me to be consistent right now. I really admire people who work full-time jobs and also stream consistently. See, that's the problem with our sense of humor. You didn't know I was actually being serious. Yep, did not know. And also, I'm not good at receiving compliments either, so there's that. If I read something that looks like a compliment, I will probably assume it's a joke, because I'm not good at receiving compliments. So, but thank you for the compliment. I think that I really want my stream to be more fun for viewers, and I feel like it would be more fun for viewers if I actually had time to do the maintenance that I want to do, to like have the fun redeems and have a bot, to like do shoutouts and like fun facts and stuff like that. I have so many ideas and so little time to like put them into place because I always have to grade instead of working on my stream. Although I bet if I stopped dating for a while, I could have time to work on stream. So that's a thought. That is the wrong color of green that I put for this corner. I also feel like if I wanted to be an incredible streamer, I would have to have a better setup than I currently have with like using my phone, and like most of what you see this stream is like my hands. Like you're not really seeing the Lego, but I'm working with what I've got. And that's okay. I did get a nice comfy chair, and I find myself sitting in this chair more often than I would have in the past because of why are we taking pieces off? We're taking pieces off because you people were kind enough to gift me. Okay, yeah. The chair. Well, Trunks was kind enough to gift me the chair. Trunks is not here right now. Trunks is working very hard at his job. Oh, it's because we're hiding things in the tree. Okay. Black and then tan. I haven't shared the Spider-Man story yet. For now, I'm enjoying the term Spider-Man wife. It would be very cool to have Spider-Man be your wife, would it not? I think I'm making a Sheikah Slate dock right now. It's interesting to see the pieces that I used for like the bouquet used differently. I'm not into superhero stuff, but yes, it would. Right, I forgot you're not into superhero stuff. Oh wait. This looks like it's supposed to have the arrows pointing in certain directions, but I actually think I've done it the way it's supposed to be. So, dun 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 dun. And then it needs a little hubcap to go on it. And I guess we're taking Zelda's Sheikah Slate from her. She's all the way over there. Are we just hiding it inside of the tree? Because if we are, I think I'll let Zelda hold on to the Sheikah Slate. We are hiding it inside of the tree. So I'm not going to hide the Sheikah Slate. I'm going to let Zelda hold on to it. I started to share it, but it was looking more like a short story, so I gave up. We'll do tonight or tomorrow morning. So you'll see it either tonight or tomorrow, depending on how the date goes. Fair enough. I will tell y'all if the date goes well. I will also tell you if it doesn't go well. I mean, you know, like, most of what I say is like, it went well or it didn't, and that's that. You know? Two back. Okay, 1, 2, so it goes right there. This is kind of hard to, like, fit in there. There we go. And now we put this back on. And on this side, I don't know what the heck we're making. If this was Tears of the Kingdom, I would say this is like a cooking pot. But what is this? What is that? I don't know what that is. It's cool. I'm not mad about it. I just don't know what it is. Restreaming, I think it does take a certain kind of talent to do all the talking and keep it engaging while at the same time playing and interacting with chat. I would agree with that. I'm not sure I do it well. That's what I would say to that. I think I'm just good at talking for a sustained period of time because of my day job as a teacher. Yes, I would say my experience as a teacher helps a lot. My day job requires me to convince 12-year-olds that learning grammar is something they want to do. So I can be quite persuasive and entertaining in my day job. What is this? What is that? I don't know what that is. Is it supposed to be like a teardrop falling on the Sheikah slate, do you think? I still don't know grammar and I have a PhD. It's okay. Yeah, but like, what we're covering in my class right now is like, what's a verb? Because, apparently we've missed out on some steps in the process, and that's okay. Sometimes the steps have been taught and they just don't remember. Where's bag 13? There's 14. 15. 13. Okay. Oh my gosh, when I used to teach high school though, because I taught literature a lot instead of writing, I mean, I did writing with literature, right? But I'm currently teaching my middle schoolers how to write as opposed to like teaching them Shakespeare, right? When I had to like teach ancient Greek theater and stuff like that, so many memes. I put so many memes in my presentations that we had to take notes on so that they would like remember it and want to learn it. And it was fun. I enjoyed it. They enjoyed it. Like when Odysseus's men opened the bag of wind, I put a picture of them doing that and then I labeled it "You had one job." I love ancient Greek theater. I do too. Can be quite depressing though. I put this on the wrong way. I'm not sure it matters that much. But in the picture they have the little teeny tiny holes. Oh, you can't see what I'm doing right now. Here. Lift it up. There we go. They put these little teeny tiny holes. Oh, now my face is covered by my camera though. Darn it. Anyway, how long are we gonna be working up on this level? It looks like for a little bit, so I'm gonna raise that back up and scoot it out of the way as much as I can. This is not good. Oh. There we go. Okay. Still right in front of my face. So maybe it was better the other way. We're gonna call that good for now. When I was an undergraduate, I worked with a classicist to help her do her own translation of Antigone. Ooh, so you could direct it? It looked like you were wearing a silly hat, like in Tears of the Kingdom. Yay. Okay, so that goes there. And then... So Mint, my question for your wife is, and I know that she might not, she's actually at the theater today, isn't she? Whenever you have a chance to ask her, what does she think of Rings of Power? She's back. It was a matinee. Gotcha. Right. You're in a far different time zone than mine. It is only 3:01 p.m. here. So... You're downstairs cooking. We'll ask her when we're in the same room. Sounds good. What are you making? I need a little 3-piece khaki. Here we go. Okay. Fried rice with roast chicken leftovers. That sounds good. I'm jealous. I guess we're leaving that for now, and we're moving on to one of the sides, maybe? Okay. One of these. One of these. Like that. I'm gonna move this back down because well, because I want to, but also because I think it'll be easier to see. I have to go back to chopping, but I'm still here even if I'm not talking. Sounds good. It's also okay if you have to go, because, you know, cooking dinner is important. Okay. So we need one of these to go there. Like that. And then we need one of these long pieces like that. Then we flip it over. We put hinges on it. Flip it over again. Anytime I see pieces like this, I think of Star Wars, because I think the first Lego set that I ever saw was a Star Wars Lego set that my cousin had. Oh, there's a piece stuck in here. Oh, how do I get that out? Oh. There we go. Got it. Okay. This teeny tiny little piece was stuck in this big piece. Yeah, it looks like we're making, like, the side of his head, for lack of a better word. Okay, we need this and this. And then... put that there. Okay. And now we snap it on like that. And then it's supposed to connect to okay. Something is not right. Oh, I see what I did. I did this in the wrong orientation. You were like, why don't you get your nails done, Sarah? And I'm like, because look at what I do to them. Would not be worth the money for me to get my nails done. Would ruin them so quickly. Because I do crafts, I play the piano, I build Legos on stream and have to take them apart. Okay, now I fix this. Ta-da! Is my nail okay? It's okay. It's not great. So now that can fit just directly on there, huh? Oh, please stick. Oh, nope, I still did something wrong. It's supposed to go this way. Like that. Now it should stick. I'm so scared that I'm going to break this. I'm looking for like anywhere where I can support it from within while I like push it to lock it into place. Okay, I think that's good. Put that back. You can't see what I'm doing right now, but it's okay. So apparently I need to make this twice. Which is good, because I did it perfectly the first time, so... there will be no mistakes this time, either. Okay, now this time we're paying attention to the orientation. And I know you're chopping, so don't stop chopping to do this, or to respond, but when you get a minute, I want to know, are you and your wife going to watch the new Quinn Bobin video while you eat dinner? Tell me about your favorite ancient Greek play while I'm cooking. I may not reply immediately, but I can hear. I don't know that I have a favorite ancient Greek play. The one that I taught, because I only ever taught one, was Oedipus Rex. And then I taught the Odyssey, which is not a play, so... They taught Antigone the next year. Like, so when I taught freshmen, right? The sophomores read Antigone. But I taught Oedipus Rex. So, you haven't seen his Zelda video from yesterday or the day before, so maybe... Ooh... Okay, it looks like we're going to be working on the top of this for a little bit, so... I'm hiding again. Where to put it. And then angle. That works, right? I just have a funny hat on. And that's okay. There we go. So I need one of these, and this is going to go across like this. Looks like we're locking his head in. Speaking of the Odyssey, I don't want to dox myself, but my grandmother was from an island right across the sea from Ithaca. That is so cool. It even has claim to, Odysseus' home place according to some accounts. That is amazing. When I teach the Odyssey, I pull up Google Maps and I like show my students this is like the modern area of where this would be. And I have them do like a little map scavenger hunt. Well, I used to. I don't teach it anymore, so... That is definitely one thing I'm gonna miss about teaching. Higher level literature is like context matters so much when you're teaching older pieces of literature. And so having my students do fun activities like that, I'm definitely going to miss. We had a whole escape room that we did based on the Odyssey where my students were Telemachus and they had to solve a puzzle to be able to get their dad's legendary bow. And it taught them all about ancient Greek culture, the concept of like, I don't know how you actually pronounce it, but as a Midwest teacher, I pronounced it Xenia. All sorts of stuff. It was a lot of fun. I definitely do not know how to speak Greek. Greek is not one of my 4 languages. For all I know, I'm pronouncing Telemachus wrong. I used to think it was Telemachus, but I was told that was wrong. So who knows? Greek people probably know, Sarah. I'm just a girl in Kansas, okay? I'm doing my best. Okay. Bags 14 and 15 at the same time. That seems like breaking rules. Okay, that's bag 14. And here's bag 15. I'm gonna have another piece of mango. That sounds good to me right now. Freeze-dried mango is so good. Okay. I think, yeah. Take me a minute to find the correct piece here. No, it's not. I just found it. But I need 2 of them. There we go. And then I see a little tree stump. That's cute. Look, the little tree stump in there. That's cute. Okay. So one of these goes like this. Oh. Try and balance that so you can see it. Another one. Spider-Man wife here. While Mint is making dinner, just wanted to say I really enjoyed the finale of Rings of Power and I'm excited for season 3. I agree. I am also excited for season 3. The guy who plays Celebrimbor, I don't know his name. Incredible performance. Loved it. Really loved his performance. Charles Edwards. He died with panache. I agree. And they did the thing where they say the name of the thing with a character line. I was like, yes, this is what I'm looking for. Because as soon as, like, when I play video games, right? As soon as a character mentions the name of the game, I'm like, well, we beat it. We beat the game. They said it. That's why they call it that. Exactly. Also, I hope you enjoyed your matinee at the theater. We say theater in the Midwest, but not like that. I'm emphasizing the R, the that Americans do, to make it seem really classy. Okay, I guess this is a piece that I made and I don't know what I'm doing with it yet. Super fun. You went to see Mean Girls the musical? That sounds amazing. And you did it so close to October 3rd, too. Perfect timing. It's October 3rd is Mean Girls Day, right? So close. At least we all wore pink. Yeah. For sure, for sure. Mint was like, it's not Wednesday. Well, on Sundays we wear pink too. You have to wear pink when you go see Mean Girls. I'm making a little tower here. I don't know what of. It was easy to spot our tribe in the dreary streets of London. Right. One thing that my mother, who is a very colorful person, hated when I got back home from studying abroad in London, she was like, Sarah, you never wear color anymore. You only wear black. She was like, why? Are you okay? And I was like, yeah, no, it's just very American to be very colorful. Fashion is different. You can say the same thing about a big city here, though, in the US. Like, black is very popular in New York as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, this is the correct height. Now we attach this. And I guess we just set it to the side for a second to build. I need to brighten my winter wardrobe. I have gotten back into color over the years. To be honest, I think bright colors look better on me than I thought they did when I was younger. But like, I'm definitely wearing a bright red romper right now with sunflowers, like, all over it. It's very loud. And it's easy to spot me in a crowd. But not in a crowd of a bunch of Midwest American girls, because then, you know, like, everybody's wearing floral, so how are you different? You're not. How did you find living and studying in London? I loved it. There were a couple things that were, like, definitely culture shock for me as somebody who lived in the Midwest her entire life, then moving to London. For example, like, I don't know how much you all know about the Midwest, but it's a stereotype that, like, people are just, not really a stereotype, I guess. It's just like, you're polite to everybody, like, you hold doors open for people. If you see that somebody is coming up to the door that you're going through, you hold it open for them. And the first time I did that in the UK, somebody looked at me like I was trying to rob them if I was holding the door open for them. And I was like, oh no, I'm just trying to be nice. I'm not trying to rob you, but I get where you're coming from. So there were a few things that were kind of like culture shock for me, but they made sense, you know? Okay, I've done this. But I thought London was incredible. I got to live very close to the Strand campus of King's, so I was in, like, the historic area. It was very, very cool. I grew up in Canada, so I definitely relate to this. Yeah, it was just, yeah. I remember holding the door open for somebody and them, like, looking terrified, and I was like, oh, no! I promise I'm nice, but also, yes, be smart. So, the show I saw today was at the Savoy Hotel, so next to your old digs. Is that... I think I used to walk past that a lot. When I was walking to... well, different areas of London, I guess. Okay, we've got something here that looks like a banana, but I think it's a root. It is a root, okay. So now we flip it over and put... it's on the strand, so that makes sense, yeah. Yeah. I always told people if my friends and family were there, I wouldn't have left. Like, I would have stayed in London instead of coming back here. Not that the Midwest is bad, it's not. It's just that living in London was incredible. I don't think I'm a big city girl, but I'm also not like a country girl either. I think I'm like a live like within an hour drive of London type of person. So there was just so much more to do than there is around here. But I really missed grass. I talked about that a lot. Fun fact, you guys. I actually had a YouTube channel when I studied abroad, and I made videos every week to send to my friend who was also studying abroad at the same time. So I have videos of me, a grilled cheese out in the wild in London. That's us now living outside London, but with quick access to the city and fun and food. Yeah, that makes sense. That's what I would love to do. Well, check out your YouTube. So all the videos are privated now because when I was a young teacher, I made the mistake of telling my students to try and be relatable to them that I had a YouTube. And I was like, but you won't be able to find it because, you know, it wasn't like I named it after me or something. And they were like, oh no, we'll find it. So immediately after I got up of work, I went home and privated all of the videos. So if they did find it, they would not be able to watch those. So I did not know when I first started teaching, because that was in my first year of teaching, I did not know how interested my students would be in like my life as a younger person. Very sensible, yeah. I know for a fact that like I was not worried about like having a job when I was making those videos and like making, you know, like an unprofessional statement or something like that. That wasn't something that like crossed my radar because I was just having a good time. And I don't think I said anything super offensive, but I also wasn't going to take the risk of, you know, of potentially like having issues at work because one of my students found a YouTube channel that I ran when I was 21. There we go. We can still see my face. And we can see the tree. Totally, I teach college students and would worry about the same, yeah. It's just, I think, better to be safe in that situation. Okay, and then it touches the little green lily pad. Oh, he's got a leg! So this is the Deku Tree. So far, he talks, and his eyebrows wiggle. Link, you're an idiot. I don't know. He's got one leg. Looks like we're making another leg for him now. And another story about me teaching, because I taught high school students, and I started teaching, like, people think I look young now. I'm 31, but a lot of people think I'm in my 20s when they meet me at, like, a new workplace. So when I started teaching, right, I was 25, 26, so I looked pretty young. And I had some weird interactions with students where it seemed like maybe those students were not interacting with me in a way that would show that I am their teacher, but more as like their peer. And so I would like intentionally not wear makeup and stuff like that to work, just to like try and establish some distance there. And like students wanting to know about my personal life, right? At the time, I was in a very serious relationship. And so I mentioned my partner a lot, and they were like, can we see a picture of him? And so I showed a picture of him, and it was a picture of him and me. And they were like, who's he with? It was me. It was me, but because I didn't wear makeup or like look nice for work because I wanted them to like not treat me as a peer, they didn't know I looked like that outside of work. And so all the girls were like, that's her. It was just some young freshman boys who were like, who's he with? Like, who is that? And I was like, that's me. And the girls who know what women look like without makeup on were like, that's her. And that turned into a fun situation for me to be like, yeah, I don't. They're like, why don't you look like that at work? And I was like, why don't we turn to page 394? So, yeah. Fun times being a young teacher. I miss being younger in the sense of like having energy and stuff like that. I do not miss trying to establish like clear, I'm not your peer boundaries with my students. I don't get that as much since I teach 12-year-olds now, and I'm clearly not 12, so. But yeah, my first 4 years of teaching at the high school level, I would get asked by teachers every year where my hall pass was. How to spot a werewolf, exactly, right? That's not the right chapter. I would assume it's even harder sometimes for like graduate students who are teaching undergraduate students. Like how to I feel like it would be hard as a graduate student to try and get undergraduate students to not treat you like a peer. They really are much more like peers, yeah. I mean, I remember thinking more than once as an undergraduate student, I wonder if that TA is single. So I'm sure I'm not the only college student who ever had that thought. And I'm sure that that is hard as a graduate student to try and like maintain a professional boundary. Although I also knew graduate students who did not maintain a professional boundary, so you know. Doesn't that literally happen in Legally Blonde? Many the inappropriate crush. Doesn't that happen in Legally Blonde? Isn't that guy that she like ends up with, he's like the GTA for her class? Mint said he tried and failed to date graduate students as an undergrad. She marries her tutor, yes. Also a great musical. I will never forget the day I had one of my students who was a high school senior, which is 18 years old, if you did not know. He called me by my first name to ask me a question, as opposed to my last name with a title, and I was like, the bad part is because it was my first year of teaching, I turned around and like, listen, yes, I turned around when he said my name because I was so used to people just calling me that. And then I was like, you don't call me that. That's not a name that you get to use for me. So that was wild. I haven't had that experience though since then, so. I'm sure I would have done the same, yeah. He had like a shit-eating grin on his face too when he did it, like he knew what he was doing. He was like, well, you weren't answering when I was saying this, and then my last name. And I was like, if you wouldn't say it to any of your other teachers, it doesn't matter how young you think I am, you cannot call me that. Like, you can't. So. But part of me was like, that was pretty clever of him. Part of me respected it, because he couldn't get my attention, and he finally did by saying my first name, because I wasn't used to being called my last name yet. And part of me was like, I can't allow that. This is not... Okay, I was looking for the wrong link. Someone won a bet that day. I bet they did. Oh. It is really nice. I will say one of the nice things about teaching younger students too is that I am usually taller than most of my students now. When I taught older students, I was shorter than most of them. Which, like, doesn't really matter that much, but in terms of, like, having a physical presence of authority, being taller helps. Can't really see what I'm doing, I guess. I'm sorry. I'm just sitting here making you watch a LEGO Deku Tree without building in front of you. I made this! Being a short woman, I do worry about not being taken seriously as an academic. Definitely thought I'd be taller by now. So I'm not, like, short. I'm technically an inch taller than the average American woman. But that's still far shorter than the average American man. So I'm 5'5". And the average height for American women is 5'4". You're 5'2.5". My mom is 5'1". She is a little lady. But she does have a big commanding presence. She knows how to, like, puff up. For lack of a better word. Kind of like Mrs. Weasley, I would say. Like the Blowfish and Skyward Sword? Yeah. Just assume a commanding presence. This is so complex. And, like, I'm not mad about it being complex, I'm just also, like, I feel like I'm going way too slow to be entertaining. I personally like watching people build Lego on stream because I'll, like, do stuff and have them on in the background. But I do feel like it's a boring stream if you're just sitting there watching it without doing anything else. I never just watch a stream, though, without doing anything else. I can't hold still for that long. So we need a green piece, and then one of these. We do this. Put it right here. This is different. We use the tree stump now. How do we put the tree stump on? It feels... Maybe I'll put the curved piece on first. Like this. We're eating now, so going back to the background. Hope you enjoyed Spider-Man live chat. I sure did. I hope you guys enjoy your dinner. Thanks for hanging out. And I'll see you when I see you. That seems not right. That also seems not right. What am I doing wrong? They have it slightly overhanging this. Aha! I've done it. Okay. So now I flip it this way. Is that? Looking for a flat khaki piece. And I cannot find it to save my life. My watch wants me to stand. Oh shoot, I need to be done soon. This is all wrong. This is all wrong. Okay, here's one. There we go. Probably gonna lower this back down so we can see what I'm doing better. That's gonna sit there for a second because I need to find an L-shaped piece, the green piece, got it, and then here, like that. These are gonna go there, like that, and then another little hand square. green piece. Curved piece like this. Okay, and then this is actually going to curve up like that. So this like curves up toward the stump, and this goes sideways. Interesting. And it looks like we're building a new piece to attach to it now. So we've got one of these. Oh, I see another little Korok mask in here. That's so cute. Okay, so that. And then one of these. Where are all of my little green corner bits? That's not one. I think they're in here. I feel like they would be laying on the bottom if they were in here. Unless they're stuck in other pieces. Okay, they must be in the other bin. But here are the little Korok masks. Aren't those cute? I really want to finish this bag. I don't know if I'm gonna finish before I have to stop streaming, because I do have to stop streaming in like the next 5 minutes. This goes like this. Just like that. And now we build another whole situation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I'm missing the bottom piece. There we go, 8. What's that? Put a piece in the middle right here. And this goes on the other side of this. That, which then attaches here. And then we finally got our arm piece. Like that, and then we flip it. And another arm piece. Like that. And this goes not where I was expecting it to go. Okay. It's gonna take a second to slide in there. It needs to go in, you see those black holes? Oh, I broke off something. Okay. It needs to go in those black holes. No idea how the hell I'm gonna do that. Oh, I did it! It's easy, and I did it first try, actually, so... here we go. Let me just raise him up a little bit so you can see. Don't mind my face. Here he is! His legs. Okay, I have got to fix... This frond goes here. Like this. There we go. Okay. Alright. It is now 4 o'clock, so we're going to call that a stopping point for today, even though I've got stuff left in my bins. I will pull this back down so that you can see me. Hello. Okay, let's see if there's anybody we know that is streaming that we can raid, and if there's not, then I'll just stop for today. Let's raid Shabazzle. Shabazzle is currently playing Echoes of Wisdom. I will be playing Echoes of Wisdom soon, but Shabazzle is another small streamer, so we are going to raid them. Hope y'all have a lovely day, and I will see you next time. I should be streaming perhaps tomorrow, perhaps Tuesday. I'll announce it in my Discord. Anyway. If I remember how to raid, we'll be able to do this. It looks like they're in a fun part of Elden as well.